So now let's talk about redox reaction. Now what is redox reaction? Basically, when we talk about photosynthesis, wait a minute. When you talk about photosynthesis, so basically this photosynthesis is a redox reaction. Now what does that mean, that photosynthesis is a redox reaction? Basically, redox reaction means a reaction in which reduction and oxidation both take place. Now what is the concept of reduction and oxidation? I hope you know. If you don't know, don't worry, I'm there to explain you guys, right? So now what does reduction means? Reduction basically means addition of hydrogen. If hydrogen is added in a compound, it means the compound is reduced, or you can say it is the decrease of oxidation state. Now what is, if you know about oxidation state, if you have studied in chemistry, you must know that what is oxidation state. In reduction, there will be a decrease in oxidation state, right? And there will be loss of, there will be basically addition of electron in this reduction. Now what is oxidation? Basically in oxidation there will be loss of hydrogen ions, there will be increase in oxidation state, and number third, that there will be loss of electron too. So if you don't remember these things, there's a trick too. When I say that oil means oxidation is loss of electron, you can say like this, right? And okay, now I hope this concept of reduction and oxidation is clear to you. Now let's look at the reaction of photosynthesis. What is the reaction? Basically we have carbon dioxide plus water. It forms C6H12O6, right? So let's see which compound here is oxidized and which compound is reduced. Now if we talk about oxidation state, here you can see oxygen is having -4 and carbon is having +4, right? Now here water is having oxygen -2 and water is having +2. Now the compound is neutral, you can see here. Here oxygen is having -12 and -24, no, -12, sorry, and hydrogen is having +12 and carbon is having over here 0. If you don't know about this, how carbon is 0, you can check this by the help of formula 2, right? So over here, now you can see over here this carbon is +4 and now its oxidation state has been reduced. What we have studied over here, that when there will be decrease of oxidation state, it means reduction take place. Now as you can see, carbon +4 is converted into, let me erase this one, carbon +4 is converted into 0. It means its oxidation state has been reduced. It means reduction. This is the process reduction. Carbon is reduced, right? As you can see over here, oxygen is -2. Now its oxygen state has been increased from -2 to -12, right? It means, as we have studied, if there is increase in oxidation state, it means there is oxidation, right? So over here, oxygen -2 to -12, so it means oxygen takes place. This is oxidation. So as you can see in the photosynthesis, reduction and oxidation both take place. Now this process is known as redox reaction. This is known as redox reaction. So basically in light reaction there is photolysis of water, right? What happens basically in this, water molecule breaks down into 2 hydrogen ions plus half oxygen plus 2 electron, right? And in reaction, in photosynthesis, we use almost 12 hydrogen ions to balance the equation. We use 12 hydrogen ions. So as you can see over here, if you will break down 12 hydrogen ions, you can form over here 24 hydrogen, when you break down 12 water molecules, then you will get 24 hydrogen positive ions, plus over here you can see you will get 6O2, plus you will get over here 24 electrons, right? This will be the equation when you will get 12 water molecules. Now basically what happens in light reaction, let me give you an overview. In light reaction, what happens, let's consider this is light reaction. As you know, over here we are having sun. The light is being used. Light falls on the molecule of chlorophyll A. Basically the reaction center will study these things, right? And the photolysis of water, like we have also added over here, water is we have added, and there is photolysis of water. Right? And we have also added here ADP, and we have also added here NADP. So what will form? ATP will be formed and NADPH. These both things will be formed. Now what will happen? These both things basically, this now in dark reaction. And basically dark reaction is a misnomer word. Now these both things will go in dark reaction. This water molecule, this NADPH and this ATP will go in this dark reaction, and they will form with carbon dioxide, right? They will form glucose. What's the formula of glucose? The formula of glucose is C6H12O6. This is the formula of glucose, right? Now we are having two types of reactions basically. Number one is known as endergonic reaction, and other we are having exergonic reaction. Now what does that mean basically? Endergonic reaction means in which the product is having high energy than reactant. Now what does that mean basically? Let me give an example. When this ADP combines with inorganic phosphate, it forms ADP. ATP. So basically this ATP is energy rich molecule than ATP, so it means the product is has more energy than the reactant. Now if we talk about hexagonic reaction, what does that mean? Basically in this, the reactant is having high energy than the product. The reactant is having high energy than the product. What does that mean? Now let me give an example. When ATP breaks down into ADP plus inorganic phosphate, you can see over here ATP is rich energy molecule, so when it will break down it will form ADP and inorganic phosphate. So ATP has more energy than the ADP. So I think the concept of endergonic reaction, hexagonic reactions, this photolysis and the redox reaction is clear to you.